Step 1, print this out using Procreate. Step 2, apply lead on the back of tracing paper. Part of step 2, adding lead to the back of the tracing paper. Do this so that you can transfer the drawing or the design onto whatever you're going to be completed. Step 2, applying lead to the back of the drawing. Okay, so the next step now should be step 3, taping down the design or drawing on, we're going to do it on the gift bag right here. Next step is to transfer the drawing to the bag. Step 4, get a piece of paper to protect your drawing and trace around the drawing or design. Transfer it. Step 4, still transferring the drawing. Step 5, check, transfer, see if everything transferred properly. Everything's transferred. Step 5. Step 6, tape the 2 pieces of tracing paper together to protect your drawing. Trace the outline through the tracing paper, get the scissors and remove this middle part. Step 7, very important. Make sure you take and you cover this up properly. Here it is cut out. And then I taped it all down. Taped down with some good tape that I can pull off once I get done. Because working with acrylics, whatever paint you're using, magic marker, get stuff on the back of your hand and you make a mess. Step number 7. A little bit of brown, have a little slight flesh tone that I have to mix up. Of course, I have a little taste of blue, and I'll be able to use a black magic marker for most of the hair. And then, of course, we've got a little bit of different color blue. It looks more like a cerulean blue, the Easter eggs, some flames. And then I got to try to come up with this garnet color here. And the gold kind of just looks like it's a yellow ochre, kind of muted. So, as far as the moccasins go, it's all basically just 2 couple of colors other than the Easter eggs and maybe the spear. And I probably just used burnt sienna with maybe a taste of blue to use that color there. So anyway, that's what I got to try to mix up for the colors, except for the pink ears I'm using, which is a number 4 Da Vinci. It's actually called top acrylic. Let's go see if we can go ahead and mix up this color here first. I'm going to use the Lighten crimson, white. Of course, everything is different on digital, so testing this here. No, that's not too far off. Maybe a little bit more red, because the acrylics are going to dry a little bit darker anyway. So this is just a base coat, so let's go ahead and stick with this for right now. Once again, I've got it totally protected it because I am a messy artist. Okay, fold right here in this gift bag. It's you got to paint over top of. So this is not like just painting over top of a nice flat panel. Makes everything a little bit different here. When I take the inking to it or take the marker to it, and I have this feather up here that has to be done. And I think that is all the garnet for now. Okay, now let's go ahead and do mix up the next color, which is the yellow, or gold as they would say. The yellow ochre, that primrose, put it in it, lighten up. You can only lighten colors up 1 or 2 ways. Either use white or use yellow, like when you're oil painting or doing acrylics. Or leave whatever your substrate is as white, such as these areas right here. I'll just leave those white. Part of the arrowhead, spearhead, I'll leave that part white too. So let's do a test on it and see what it looks like here. All right, step 7 is completed. Now let's move on to step 8. I'm going to take one of these pens, which is pretty much the ultramarine blue. I'm going to go ahead and work on the lettering first. Shake it up. Posca pens are pretty nice. Used for all kinds of cool crafting, painting, drawing. Now I'll go back across these letters again, black magic marker outline, or inking them as they would call it, to define out the edges of it. Plus it takes care of any little tiny mistakes I might make. Any kind of little whoop nip. Here we go. Go ahead and work on the painting now. Okay, this should be good and dry. I don't mess it up if anybody's seen it or not. Let's go ahead and work with this reddish color here first. Color here I mixed. A little bit of alizarin crimson, liquid acrylic magenta. I'm going to do a touch of burnt sienna. And then once again, I'm going to do a test on this here. I mean, that's pretty close to the color right there. This is step 8. Fold here. Kind of what you find out, what you figure out with acrylics. More or less a layering process, not like working with oils. Just I find when I work with acrylics, I mean, you can put it on thick enough. I find I usually end up diluting it down with whether it's a medium, glaze, and then I use my marker on it, and we'll bring out all the little crisp details of it. Alright, let's go back to the gold. Get some medium. Should get some yellow ochre in it. And I'll have to get the blue end. Get yellow. Just to kind of lighten up a little bit of primrose. Should lighten it up some. Let me test the color on it. It's kind of weird looking at it through it digitally, you know. So step number 8 is finished. I got my second coat on it. Now I'm going to do step number 9, which is inking. Right here I got actually a couple different pens I have to use because it's really requiring it. Some of the areas are pretty small details, so I'll have to use one of my smaller pens. So let's go ahead and get it inked. Let's start with the letters here. Of course, this is the final step, the gift bags for my grandchildren. One's going to FSU, the other one's going to the University of Florida. This is the final step. Beautiful.